Hello. I am Nikole, and welcome back to the channel. Now we are here to get into 25 singles, albums, and moments of the year. So let's run it back on 2022. Now, yes, we talk all the time about how music can be oversaturated, but there's definitely already some gems out there that I feel like labels should be shining a lot more light on. Now, Kiana Lede is one of my favorite R&B artists that I feel like does not get enough shine. Definitely an underrated artist because her vocals, her production, and her music and her writing is always on point. This year, she came back and dropped her single Irresponsible. The music video and all the visuals that came with the single were great, and I feel like it's definitely a step up from her Kiki era. I'm hoping that the single leads right into 2023 for her next project. Now, one thing I can say that I feel like needs to be worked on for Kiana Lede is that she hasn't really found a singular audience that's just hers. I feel like her and Victoria Monet kind of have the same issue. Like, the talent is there, the visuals are there, the music's there, but there's just something that's not connecting for a broader audience. When both of them have shows and perform, the shows are always sold out. So I'm just trying to figure out, what are labels thinking when it comes to the budget and the promotion that they're giving them? Maybe they want to see more of streaming numbers, maybe they want to see more on social, but that's label politics for you. Now, Saba is another one of my personal favorite rappers. I feel like Saba got a lot of publicity when he was collaborating a lot with Chance the Rapper and when he dropped his sophomore album, Care For Me. This year he dropped his third album, Few Good Things, and I feel like the project was great. It's kind of was similar to Corday's album. Talk about all of the experiences that you have when you grow to a certain level of success and a lot of the lessons learned that come with it. Some of my favorite songs from the project were Fearmonger and Survivor's Remorse featuring G Herbo. Now, Saba is not new, but I feel like I should probably do him justice and give him a phase 1 next year. So be on the lookout for that. Now, when you talk about record labels investing, this year we saw an artificial intelligence artist. Now, artificial intelligence is not new. The space has been around for a long time. So there are already artists out there, but I don't think any of them have been signed to a major label like Capitol Records in this way. Now, the whole thing seemed a little sketchy and money grabbery to me when it comes to this particular artist, because FM Mecca, an artificial intelligence rapper with the physique and the presentation of a black man, but like an emo rocker. I'll put the picture up. FM Mecca was designed and distributed by majority white creators and was voiced by a black rapper. Now, so much scandal and backlash came up after the announcement of FM Mecca being signed to Capitol Records. We found out the rapper that voiced the virtual artist came out and said that he was obviously the writer and the voice behind the music, but didn't retain any rights. Now, I don't know what their contract was, but to me, that's just sketchy business. You go put out a whole artist based off of another real life artist and not give them credit. All of the backlash led to Capitol Records eventually dropping FM Mecca. As we talked about earlier, the conversation about hip-hop being majority white owned, but most of the creators being minorities, is a conversation that's being had in all types of entertainment genres. Just take a look at what's happening with the NFL and college football. Obviously, artificial artists is going to be a thing, especially with the introduction to the metaverse and a lot more people tapping into the space. I just feel like for Capitol Records, the timing probably was a little off. Looking at this year in music, I definitely feel like record labels should be paying more attention to the artists that they already have. With the way that some of these albums and tours were promoted this year, I definitely think the focus should be on the investments that they already have. All right, y'all, that is a wrap on this episode. Let me know if you guys are up on Kiana Lede and Saba, and what do you guys think about artificial intelligence artists coming into play? You already know what to do here on YouTube. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next drop. And we'll be back for 25 singles, albums, and moments of the year. Bye. So y'all, I am still waiting on Normani's debut out, but I'm just at the phase where I just want great music from Megan. Apparently, everybody is very, very surprised by what is happening. Definitely more so a project-based artist, which is why we need to get to this album.